What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today is Tuesday, November 8th, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about why right now is the perfect time to be investing in Solana NFTs. Now, why are we making a video about that? Well, it's because I believe Solana NFTs are a great way to have assets in your portfolio during the bear market, because again, I want to seek return on investments that can reach 10x, 20x, even 100x at that point. I'm going to show you a couple examples in this video of some collections that I have invested in and also have sought returns from those investments. So hopefully we can teach you some tools in this video to help guide you, assist you in learning how to trade, sell, take profit, whatever it is that you want. Let this be an educational video for you, because again, this video is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment, and this is just my opinion. So please, if you invest, please do your own research and be sure not to invest more than what you're willing to lose. So be sure to stick around till the very end to understand how these tools can assist you in making great profits. So guys, as always, be sure to like up that button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page. And most importantly, please be careful of any of the scammers down in the comments below. I'll never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email. So please be careful and invest safely. So guys, let's get right into it. So right now we're in Hyperspace. It's a marketplace right now that I want to use as an example. Why? Hyperspace is, to me right now, the top trading platform for Solana NFTs. Why? Well, number one, they are able to observe all marketplaces under one website. What does that actually mean? There are many Solana NFT websites. There's Magic Eden, there's SolanaArt.io, there's Coral Cube, and so much more. And Hyperspace is able to list all of those listings into one location, which is Hyperspace. So this is why I'm using this website as of right now to showcase to you what to look out for. Now, first thing I want to share with you is, how do I look for projects? Well, number one, sometimes we look at what the best project is of the day, right? We're seeing the top projects within the past 24 hours. But for me, I like to look at the projects within the past hour. That's really important for you guys to know, because maybe within the hour, maybe there's a new project that you've never heard of and it just pops up to have the best trading volume. So sometimes I'll click on that project and see what they're building. I'll go to their Twitter page, their Discord, look at their floor price. Is it a great entry point? And that's how I kind of observe to get ahead of everybody else. But again, it's not guaranteed that projects here will do well. Like say, for instance, Poverty Boys has a project that's around 8.2 Solana. But again, I don't want to buy that particular project because, number one, I have to love the artwork. And it's okay, I'm just particularly not in love with this artwork, but they could be building something. But I need to love the artwork, because at the end, it has to be able to sell in the secondary market so that people, if they don't like the utility, may be able to buy the artwork. But before we get there, we have to talk about the prices, right? 8.2, 67.3. Now that's a lot of Solana, right? Well, how much is each Solana? Each Solana right now, at the time of this recording, is around $24 US dollars. So if you are new and learning about NFTs, this is something you need to keep in mind. If you want to buy Solana NFTs, you have to learn to buy Solana. And you could buy Solana in many different exchanges. Most of the time, I like to buy my Solana on Coinbase, which is something that you can download as an app. And then if you buy that Solana on your Coinbase app, you can send that to your wallet. Now, what is a wallet? Now, a wallet is really important to understand. We call these extension browser wallets. That's how I personally call it. Now, what is that? The best one you can use for Solana to buy Solana NFTs is Phantom Wallet. So basically, you would just download this either on your phone or on this browser on your computer, and basically it will show on the top right hand side this symbol, which is going to look like your wallet, and it will look something like this either on your phone or on your computer, and it will show you how much Solana is being deposited in your account. But what's great about this is that Phantom is, like, to me, the only wallet, private wallet, where you own your funds, where you can watch your NFTs, like literally in this tab right here. So right here in this tab, you'll see how much money, how much cryptocurrency you'll have right here. But in this tab, you'll see your NFTs, which are going to pop up right now, and you'll see how many NFTs you have. You can visually look at it. Something you can't do on Ethereum, which is they're using a MetaMask wallet, and MetaMask doesn't show your NFTs. So this is a great way to transfer your Solana from your Coinbase account or whatever exchange that you choose over to Phantom. And Phantom is what you're going to use to connect to websites like Hyperspace, where you can connect your wallet, and it'll ask you which wallet you want to connect with. And it will be, say for instance, the Phantom wallet, and you can buy any of these NFTs here. So let's go ahead and move on. What tools do I use to find the best projects? Well, Hello Moon is a great way to understand where money is flowing into and out of. So there are 4 categories here. There's smart money inflow, top social buying, top movers, smart money outflow. Only 2 things I look out for is smart money inflow and outflow. So right now we're seeing smart money go into Liberty Square, the Hollowed, and we're also seeing smart money outflow out of Cats on Crack. So the reason I'm watching these is because I want to see if people are completely dumping a project or completely buying a project. That helps me out. But sometimes I even scroll down just to see like what projects are in the top 24-hour trading. So if we look at the top Solana NFT projects, as you can see, there's so many different projects. But again, this may not be helpful. That's why sometimes I stick with just the top really quickly. I look at this website for just a moment and then I move on. So the next website I go to is Soul Sniper. Soul Sniper is a great website to look at the charting of these projects. That's really important for you guys to understand. In the top category, sometimes I like to look at what is trending right now. What are some projects I should look into? Sometimes I'll look at Infected Rascals, and then I'll go back to the marketplace, which is here, and then I'll type in, say for instance, Infected Rascals, right? And then you can see how that project's doing, and you can look here to see that, oh, it's trading 1.3 Solana, and these are the prices here. So that gives you an idea of what to look out for, right? But moving on, let's go ahead and look at some projects to show you an example of where you should be buying the dip, where you should be entering at these projects. So I'm going to use the first one, which is OKBears. Why am I using OKBears? We know OKBears is really low right now. It's at around 36 Solana and had an all-time high at around 257 Solana, roughly around 260 Solana. Well, when I first started investing in this project, believe it or not, I'm going to share this with you. I bought it at around 85 Solana, and I shared that on our videos a lot of times. Now, 85 Solana at that time was around $4,000. Now, you may be thinking, well, Vincent, that's not going to help me out. I don't have $4,000 in my bank account to just buy one NFT. Now, why would I buy this NFT? This was a very unique case scenario. At this time, OKBears, which right now has reached around 2.2 million in Solana trading volume, which is a new record, when it was first coming out, it wasn't popular. It was kind of like speculative. But what was interesting at this time, at this place right here, I noticed that the bear market was just starting for the cryptocurrency, but also the Solana NFT space. But interesting enough, this project OKBears came out during the bear market, and the theme of these bears are bears. So people started buying into this project, and literally I had sold at 265. So I had sought an investment of 4,000 and made a profit of around 12,000, which is where I cashed out. Again, these exchanges also take a fee for themselves. So keep that in mind. When you think you're taking out exactly 12,000, whatever, or 13,000, just know that there are fees allocated for the creator and also for the marketplace. So they're going to take a percentage out for themselves. So this is a great example to start off. Well, the reason I'm showing you this is because it's the most outrageous investment. But what if you don't have a lot of money? What if you just have $10, $20, maybe even $100, and you want to earn $1,000 from that investment? Or here's another example. AI Degens was another project that I got involved in. It was around 0.53 Solana. So that was roughly around, I think it was around $30 at the time or $15 at the time. Again, I don't remember what the Solana price was at that moment back in July 5th of 2022, but I bought in around this project. And when I saw this project, it was in the top 10 trading volume. So it was the top 10 collection within the past hour, like I showed you earlier. But I did more research about what they were doing, and they were basically transforming people's current PFP projects, which PFP stands for Pictures for Profile. So basically, if you buy an NFT and you make it your profile picture for your Twitter, your Instagram, your Facebook, whatever account that you have, we call that PFPs, Pictures for Profiles. So I noticed that they were able to transform your PFPs into digital works of art, and we've made videos about that before. And seriously, that price went all the way up to even 11 Solana. So I had taken profit literally between 8 to 10 Solana, while I bought many of those NFTs at around 0.66, 0.53 Solana. So you see how that has given me a 10x to almost 20x to even 100x return from that? It's crazy. So I earned a lot of money from that. And then it took a dip after that. So this allows you, we want you to understand that you have to buy projects in when they're low. right? In the very beginning when they first start, so you can understand where to come from. Now, another project I want to share with you is SoDead. Now, I got invested and made videos about this project when we were at 1 Solana. And again, I have all these videos linked up on the upper right hand side so you can understand where we predicted these. So we bought in around 1 Solana, and it literally took over a month for this price action to reach its new all-time high around 30 Solana, almost up to 40 Solana. So again, you're seeing that we're reaching massive, massive profits. So you always have to buy at the very beginning, right? And you also could buy at the very end. It doesn't matter that you always have to buy in the beginning. Just let that be clear. I just want you guys to seek profit because, again, sometimes a project's trying to find its footing. But the reason I loved this project so much in the very beginning is because they had a transformation that was going to happen with these NFTs that were going to basically turn these PFPs and accelerate them or elevate them into something better. And I thought, wow, you know, the founder, Belmont, was a great founder. He had a great idea to transform these NFTs. And this is where utility comes in. Number one, we focus on the artwork, but number two, we focus on the utility. What is the utility that's bringing a lot of great, unique experiences for you, right? And so this one had a great narrative, a great story, which I thought was really cool. So I'm just sharing that with you, another investment that we got in. So what are some projects that I want you guys to keep an eye out on, just in case this could be a good time to invest? Because right now we're experiencing a dip. Vandals is a great example of a project that is pretty low right now. It's around 4.74 Solana. Now, what they're doing is they're upgrading their artwork right now, and they have different levels of artwork. What does that actually mean? So this was their original Generation 1 PFP, meaning their profile pictures, this was their first generated artwork. And then they said, you know, we're going to upgrade our artwork. And that's why you see these level 1s, level 3s, it even goes up to level 30, I believe. So I have a few of these NFTs, say around level 15 and 16, between 5.74 and 5.75 Solana. And there's also one here for level 17, around 6 Solana. So obviously that's, you know, a few $100s of your own pocket buying each one of these NFTs. So it's not exactly, you know, cheap, but you could seek a better investment. Remember, we bought OK Bears when it was at 85 Solana. So this could be a great return on investment, and you don't have to buy a ton. Usually we do the rule of 3, which is when you buy 3 NFTs. The third one, you take profit as soon as, you know, you break above 10 Solana or whatever you feel comfortable with. But that third NFT that you first take profit on is something that you can just take profit as soon as you can. You don't care about the price as long as it's in profit. The second one you hold for a little bit longer until you reach maybe double digits or maybe 3 times your profit. And then the third NFT, you hold on as long as you can, and basically it's an NFT that you love so much that you're not willing to sell it. You have to debate on selling it, but when you do sell it, you know you made a lot of money. So that's the rule of 3. So this is a great example, say for instance, for Vandals. But let's look at another project. We have Liberty Square The Hollowed. Now this is their second collection. Now as you see here, a lot of these artworks are around 3.5, 3.6 Solana. But right now, these unique owners, there's one around 1,600 of these owners out of a 9,000 to 10,000 collection. Now there's 172 of these NFTs. So right now, what I'm going to think, or maybe what I would do in my own personal plan is, you know what, I'm not going to actually buy these NFTs, because once these NFTs reveal the artwork, which is what these are symbols. So right now, I did the research. I understand what the founder is doing. He supports creator royalties. They're going to reveal the artwork soon. So people right now are buying these NFTs at around 3.5, but the thing is, I'm not going to buy that right now. You know why? Once the artwork is revealed to those or 9,000 NFTs, I guarantee a lot of those people aren't going to like their artwork. They're going to want to sell it. And if the floor price is around 3.5, it's going to go lower. It's going to go to around 1 to 2, and it's going to fluctuate. So I'm going to wait to buy that dip. So that allows you to understand, you see, like the artwork hasn't been revealed yet. So that's how you strategize. You got to wait for people to, you know, paper hand their stuff. So that's another scenario. Here's another collection I want to share with you, and that is Yukio. Now Yukio is a project that has taken a dip. It used to be up to 10 Solana, 15 Solana, now it's dipped to 1.8 Solana. So that's how far it's dropped. 2,000 unique owners, roughly 2,600 unique owners out of a 6,000.4 collection. Now, all these NFTs are quite interesting. The artwork is phenomenal. So they actually could do well later on, because again, for me, artwork is very important, but also the utility, the founders are really important. What are they building? What are they trying to provide you? And that's what's great about the Solana ecosystem, is that they're trying to provide more than just artwork. And this is why I think it's so much better than Ethereum NFTs, because there's so much growing in this economy. There's so many more customers. They say that they are pretty much like not just a fashion brand, but a brand for difference and change. So right now there could be something that they build on top of this. So this could be a great entry point for you guys to buy into, because this price used to be way higher just a month or two ago. So I probably only have an exposure to 3 just as a speculative investment, right? Just to speculate on this. But one project that I definitely want you guys to keep an eye out on that I think is absolutely a great buy-in order, again, not financial advice, this is something that I'm personally invested in, and that is Slime Goons. Now, Slime Goons is a floor price of around 0.3 Solana. Now, what's interesting about this project is that the founder of this project is named Belmont. Now, if we talked about Belmont, you know we talked about Belmont with Soded. If we look at Soded, we bought in his project, it was right around 1 Solana to 1.3 Solana. And you can see what happened right after that. So he left that team to start his own project. We don't know for what reasons. I think they had creator differences, but he decided to start his own project. Now, the success of Soded could have been because he left and the new owners took over Soded and make it better. But the thing is, Slime Goons created by Belmont, he creates the foundation. I think he learns from his previous experiences and decides he's going to take those lessons that he learned and put it into his new collection. But what's great about this project is that there is something really cool with these NFTs is that you can excel them and make them better. So right now you can take these NFTs and you can create a better NFT out of them. So if I go over here and I go to Goonified and I go to True Settings, it's going to show me the NFTs that have been accelerated or elevated. So I don't want to waste your time talking too much about this. I'll put a video on the upper right hand side to kind of describe to you what Slime Goons is. But basically, you had 3 crystals that you need to transform your Slime Goons. And then what happens is your goon transforms into these really elevated works of art. And right now, these works of art are selling for around 0.75 Solana. Now, to me, I think this is a great entry price. And this is why I keep accumulating this project, is because the artwork is sick. I like the founder. I like the utility that it brings, and there's going to be more utilities I believe that are going to come up. But even if this project goes to 0, I do think it's going to come back up because someone will take over. This project just has great artwork, and I think people are going to want to pay high price dollars for these elevated designs. So obviously I'm aping into these different designs, like the wings. These are just so sick. I just love it. I love it. So this is a great thing that I want to share with you, and I want to continue on with that, which is showing you a rarity tool. Now, how Rare.dot is a website to understand rarities, right? So the rarest, number 1 to the last rarest, which is the least rarest, right? So if we go over here to the tab on the left, we're gonna go to for sale only. This is only gonna show me NFTs that are for sale. And as you can see, it's updated that. Now it's showing you the number 1, number 2, number 3, and so forth, so on, of the most highly ranked NFTs. So this allows you to understand which is the most rarest NFTs to buy. But what's really popular nowadays in NFTs is looking at traits that have the very minimal traits. What does that actually mean? Now, if we go over here to attribute counts, you'll see here that there are only 2 NFTs with 3 traits. What does that actually mean? Let's talk about it. So when I select that, you notice that there are only 2 NFTs with 3 traits. Now, these are the only 2 out of the whole entire that collection with 3 traits. What are those traits? Number 1, the trait is the background. Number 2, the trait is the skin. Number 3, it could be possibly the eyes or the mouth. So say for instance, if we look at this NFT, and we're going to go ahead and click that, you'll see that when we go to Magic Eden, it's selling for around 11.11 Solana. So this owner decided to take his PFP that we just saw, and he took 3 crystals to elevate his artwork, to goonify, quote unquote, is what they call it, goonification, to elevate his NFT. So now this is listed for around 12.2 because you're paying royalties to support the creator, which I highly encourage. So this could absolutely be the rarest NFT of that actual collection and could fetch a lot of money later on down the road. But again, let that be a speculative investment for you. This is just supposed to be informational. Now, we're done with Slime Goons. Now I want to share with you a project that I feel is the next OK Bears, is the next top project. I think that this collection next is literally the top project on Solana that you need to keep your eyes out on. And I talk about it all the time. And that is Degens. Now, Degens is an amazing collection that has a great founder, it has great utility, it has great artwork, and most importantly, has the best community. Now, why are those 4 things really important? Well, let's talk about it. The artwork is definitely sick. It has the top-notch artwork by artist Resist and many other artists to make this artwork stand out as a great PFP project. Number 2, let's talk about utility. The utility is we have staking. So you can take these NFTs and you can stake your NFTs. What does staking mean? That means there's a website for this particular NFT projects. you take your NFTs and you basically deposit your NFTs into an account, and you can earn basically a percentage in the native token. So this native token is called DGen, DGN. That DGen token is something that you earn as staking as passive income. And so that utility token will basically allow you to possibly cash out one day, because right now that token is going to be registered with the Swiss financial authorities. So your NFT will earn you passive income over time. And not only that, the other utility is they have a partnership deal with a UFC fighter to create brand awareness. And also you get airdrops of other NFTs by just holding these in your wallet, like you don't list on the marketplace. This is the definition of what utilities are. What does the value that's being brought to you by holding these NFTs, what does that bring you at all, the value? And we also have to talk about the third thing, which is the founder. The founder of this project is doxed. Doxed is another word for that your identity is revealed. And that's really good for investors to know. If you're buying a project, you got to make sure that you know who the founder is. Are they transparent? Do they have great communication? Because there are a lot of projects out there that rug you. And that basically means they basically leave the project. They take all your money and they just completely delete their Twitter account. They delete their Discord account. They delete all their social media accounts, right? And you don't want that. So right now the founder has doxed himself. The team has doxed themselves. They're completely transparent. They're formed a business within this. And they have basically renamed their company to DGens or DGens Factory. So this is why I want you guys to focus on this project, because also, remember, I talked about the Twitter account. You have to make sure that their Twitter account is active. You always have to look into a project's Twitter account because you want to see how many followers they have. You want to make sure that those followers are legit. You want to make sure that they don't have bots, which are fake people. And you also want to look into how many people follow them, or people that you know follow this project, because if you don't see anybody that you know follow the project, it's because that project is probably a scam and possibly it was just created. Because anybody can have 50,000 followers because they can just pay bots to create that. You have to also look at their posts. Are they creating something new? Are they always staying up to date? Are they retweeting the community's post? And also, how many likes do they have? That's really important to share with you. So let's talk about community, which is most important, right? And that is, you got to make sure that their community is strong. And that's why I like to view their Twitter page. But also, let's go ahead and look at their Discord. So right now, we're on the DGens Discord page. As you can see here, there are many different tabs. What I like to see is how many members do they have? And right now, they have 10 total members, 10,000 members. And also allows you to see who's a part of the chat. They have the Outlanders chat, but you can see how basically the community is keeping in touch. You want to see how active they are, right? If you don't see a lot of activity, if you don't see a lot of communication, then that's not good. That means that this project has nobody in it, nobody following. But you also, the community is really important to the project because it supports the growth. Because a project is nothing without the community. What I love about everybody that's a part of this project is that they care. They're so passionate about it, but they're also really smart investors. They're not just talking about, oh, you know, when is this coming out? When is that coming out? This is literally talking, people are literally having interesting conversations regardless of what it is, and they're talking about the NFT marketplace. They're talking about different rarities, different traits, but they also like to share their experiences, right? And so you have to like kind of monitor, are they really active on there? And let's go ahead and look into the chart, because this project just released recently on their second collection. And right now it's taking a dip. Now, right now, this I think is a perfect time to look into this project, because right now it's hovering around 6 Solana at the time of this recording. But the amount of NFTs listed stays still around, I guess, around 80 NFTs listed on the floor. And again, this is a great tool to understand, you know, where the price is at, but also how many listing of NFTs there are, and also the relative strength index of how much people are buying this project or selling this project, right? So that's all really important. But I really think that this is very early on. We haven't seen a new all-time high yet. That means the bull run hasn't happened for this project. Again, you'll always see a little pump at the very beginning, but that's just a technical glitch in my perspective. Because again, we're on the hourly chart. But you can use this tool to understand where the price could go. And right now, I do believe that we're going to reach around 100 Solana. That's just a prediction. That's not, you know, solid advice or whatever. I'm just showing you what to happen. And right now, we already have 2 NFTs sold, one for 7.5, another one for 7.8. So people are buying this NFT. So just keep that in mind. So I do think that this could reach around 100 Solana, maybe even 50 Solana short to immediate term. But again, this space, anything could happen. I don't want you aping into projects just thinking you're going to make $100 or 100x within 24 hours. No. This is a patience game. You have to buy very early on. Maybe you have to wait a month or 2 to see any traction. Maybe you even have to wait longer than that, 3 months, to see anything happen. But you need to follow these 4 rules, which is the art. You need to follow the utility. number 3, the founder, and number 4, the community. So those are really important keys to look at. And the last thing I want to share with you is Moonrank. Now, Moonrank is another rarity tool to help you decide which NFTs you want to invest in with the best ranking tools, because HowRare.is is one tool, but you want to also look at Moonrank. And you can look up your NFT here. You can type in the number, like you can type in number 660 right here, and it will pop up number 660. And this will allow you to find out how rare your NFT is in case you care about rarities. Because some people, they want to invest in the most rarest NFT, but some people just want to accumulate as much as they can. So hopefully that's really helpful. But for me, if I look at projects like this, sometimes I want to buy the lowest cost, literally the lowest floor price possible, and then buy more on the way up, or just hodl, right? And that's really important for you guys to understand. So again, there's a lot in this video that I've shared with you, but it's not everything. If you want to find out more information about our personal trades, or personally what I personally do, please join our Patreon page down the bottom. You can understand better, and you can also speak to me on a one-on-one private session in case you want to, have more attention to what you personally want for yourself and personally what you want as a return on investment. Because again, everybody has their own particular wants and needs, but hopefully I can help guide you through that space on Patreon. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's very informative, and yeah, hopefully these tools can help you, find the best trades. But again, right now is the best time to invest Solana NFTs, even during the bear market, because again, we're going to experience a bull market. Facebook, Instagram are starting to integrate Solana NFTs into their apps, into their websites, so that now you can use NFTs as your profile picture on these Web2 platforms. And let's not forget, Google Cloud is starting a partnership to work with Solana to create validator nodes, which basically means that people around the world can be able to be a validator and to validate blocks within the Solana blockchain. That's huge. That's expansion. That means these Solana NFTs are going to be the main thing that people are going to look at in terms of assets. NFTs are assets, guys. They're assets. They're not just pictures. There's more to the picture. The picture allows you to get ownership of the actual item, but gives you access to many other different things. Remember, art, number 1. Number 2, utility. Number 3, founders. Number 4, community. It's so important, those 4 rules. So guys, be sure to like that button. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page. If you like what you heard, like what you've seen, please leave a comment down below on either Twitter or YouTube. And again, I will see you guys next time.
Thanks for watching Cryptolution. Join our Patreon page for all our private alpha calls, investment strategies, and one-on-one consultations in the link below. Limited spaces are available, so be sure to reserve your spot today. Invest safely, and we'll see you on the next episode of Cryptolution.